Long ago there lived a man named Don Julian Correa. He had a 17-year-old beautiful daughter named Salome. Don Julian knew that in a few years he would have to marry her daughter with someone. He wanted Juan, who was the son of a rich landowner, to marry his daughter. So he decided to have them meet. One day he called Juan to accompany his daughter. Salome was going to the riverbank as she used to do daily. They talked on the way and Juan told her his stories of bravery and courage, how he saved a boy from crocodiles, and how he fought off a group of tribal warriors alone. On reaching the river, Salome spotted a beautiful flower floating with the current. "Ah, that's a rare and beautiful flower from far away," she said and tried to grab it. But she lost her balance and fell into the water where swift current caught hold of her. She cried out to Juan to help her, but Juan was already trembling. He had no courage and he ran away saying that he will try to bring some help. Salome started losing strength and she drowned. As she was losing last of her senses, she felt some splash and felt someone grabbing her. She was dragged to the bank. After she got some sense, she saw the young man. They both fell in love. She asked who he was, and he told her that he was Aruaca, a Taino warrior, son of Rico and Cecilia. Aruaca carried her to her home, but when he reached there, people began shooting at Aruaca. Don Julian wanted to kill the man, but Salome jumped in between and covered Aruaca. She told him how the man saved her while Juan fled, but Aruaca had to escape. After that day, they met daily at the riverbank. Aruaca would wait for her at the riverbank and she would come. Their worlds were different, but love knows no boundaries. Once Salome's father got suspicious and followed her. He lost his temper when he saw her daughter with Aruaca. He started shooting him. In order to save Aruaca, Salome stabbed in between and took the bullet. Aruaca picked a log and threw it on Don Julian. It hit his head and he fell unconscious. Aruaca took Salome to a cave. He put her down near two stone sculptures. There he prayed to gods and cleaned her wounds with holy water of a spring. The holy water cured her wound and she opened her eyes. Aruaca cried in joy and embraced her. She was still weak. Aruaca decided to give this news to Salome's father. He kissed Salome and told her to wait until he returns with his father. When Aruaca approached Don Julian to give the good news, before he could open his mouth, Don Julian shot him dead. He considered him the sole responsible for her daughter's death. Salome waited and waited in the cave, surviving on the magical water and memory of Aruaca. She waited for 150 years without aging. After that, she couldn't handle the grief anymore and died of broken heart. But they say that Salome and Aruaca have finally met in the afterlife, and they still walk together in the corridors of cave happily. This is the Legends and the Lore, where the myths and legends come alive.